So I'm just here to record myself every day. I'm here to challenge myself to do this day in and day out because I want to get better at speaking. I want to learn how to articulate myself. Maybe nobody will ever see this, but it's not for everybody. It's for me. I want to get that private victory. Um, because eventually, when I do get a little bit more exposure, I will get that public victory. Private victory is for when you're just, let's say, you're in a gym, nobody's around, nobody's watching, and you every day you work out, you do your push ups, you do your bench press, you do your next day you do your shoulders, and the next day you do something else. So that's your private victory. The public victory would be when somebody do come up and see you and say, "Oh, you look real nice. You look very in shape. How old are you?" And you tell your age. You're like, "What? You're that old?" And you just tell them you just take care of your body. You don't need somebody around you to. You don't need somebody around you to show that you're on track. You're doing what you need to do. You don't need that. You just do it because you want to do it for yourself, not for nobody else. That's what the private victory is for. The public victory is just for the product. They see the product, what you have done, and me. That's all I live for. I live for the private victory because I really want to know that it's for me, not for nobody else. And a lot of people's not a lot of people don't base things off private victory now. They base things off what people saying to them in the public. So like let's say what does it call it? What do you call it? I'm already forgetting it already. What is it called? I don't know. But people say okay, so people get a car, a really nice car, maybe like a Hellcat Charge or something. They get it to get that public victory to show that they can make money, to show that I have a fast car, to maybe get even more women with the car. So that's called a public victory. But if a person is if a person driving a Honda and they saving a lot of money and they investing a lot of money, you wouldn't be able to know that because that's for them. It's in the private. So you just gotta know the difference between the private victory and the public victory. And my stages right now, I'm in a private victory. Eventually, it will come forth because you will see the fruit of my labor by me having well getting a. I mean, well, you probably would never see it anyways. I probably would never show it. I would never flaunt it. But you might see it in the fact that maybe if we out to dinner one day and I just pay for everybody food, that can be a public victory right there. So there's many ways you can show it, the public victory. But if you just be you. Just you don't everything is not for everything is not for everybody. Everything is not for people to see. I think that come rooted in ego. And sometimes ego can put you in a kind of trap. It traps you. It's at this point it traps you because you're not doing it for yourself anymore. You're trapped by your audience. You only doing it for them. And the thing about doing things for other people, you never know how far you're willing to go to appease them. You don't know. Just like this. I never told nobody I was doing a YouTube channel because I'm doing it for me. I'm not doing it for them. So you just gotta think about what you truly want. And people really don't think about that. Just really truly sit back, just relax take your mind off things and just figure out what you truly want. And what you truly want, you don't have to you don't have to do it in front of everybody else. So, and just to anybody that's like out there having a rough day or having some complications in their life, complica- I'm saying that right? Complications. Complications in their life. Um just know that everybody have those situations. You got to know it. And you know, most people probably don't get out of it. Most people probably hold on to that, keep holding on and just holding on to their past and not and holding on to their past. They it's like they stuck in the mud. They can't move anywhere because they just so worried about what other people think in their past and the bad decisions they made, and they just stuck. You don't want to be that person. You want to be that person that is slowly grind through the mud, move and just slowly moving. And eventually you will get out that mud and you'll get onto grass or solid concrete. You will be able to walk at a decent pace. And most people not ready for that. Most people not ready to grind it out 2 years, 3 years, 5 years, even 10 years to get what they want because they so into that instant gratification. That was the word I was looking for. The instant gratification. And people so stuck on that. The instant gratification. So I bought a woman buy a purse, a man buy a Gucci shirt. That's instant. That's instant gratification. People don't see it as that, but it is. You want to be seen. I'm not saying that everybody don't want to be seen because I think it's human nature that we want to be seen. But I think certain people want to be seen in different ways. Me, I don't want to be seen as the flashy car, the flashy clothes, or the flashy anything. I just want you to see me as me, as the most authentic self. I don't have to show you anything for me and you to connect. I don't have to show you the what car I drive for me and you to have a conversation. Like, why do I have to be attractive in a sense? Attractive like appeasing to the eyes, or why? Why can't I just be a regular person and we have a regular conversation, or then that conversation can go into other things, then maybe you can find out that he like investing and you like investing too. So maybe we should um exchange numbers and maybe we can maybe talk about that more. Why does it have to be, oh, he like Gucci? So if you like Gucci, you must like, I don't know, to buy, I don't know. I don't know what I'm trying to say, but the fact is that we as people need to truly think about what we want. Really. I think we are influenced on a daily basis, daily, about what we should be doing. And I think we consume so much and we don't know what to choose from. Like, we can consume some good content, but we can consume some bad content, and both of them cancel each other out, and we just don't do neither. Or we consume so much negative content, and we just do so much negative things, like going out partying, spending too much money, all kind of things. And with the positive content, you can be consuming a lot of positive content, but you don't really do anything. You just you watch it, but you don't make no moves. But it is some people that watch a lot of positive content that actually take those steps and actually move and actually do the things that they see they consume in that content. So that's just what is on my mind right now. I'm just anytime I have anything on my mind, I just would like to come on here and just speak about it and just have a conversation. Because most of the time, when you do have conversations with people, they I don't think they fully listen to understand. It just seems like they get a couple of words out what you're saying, then they just try to respond and try to just get what they point out and get what they want to say. But I think you should just truly sit down and just understand what people wants to say. Cause like even like if you say on YouTube, the good thing about YouTube is I can talk. You can't talk back to me. You can have a conversation about it in the conversation, but we can't like have a discourse about it. We can't go back and forth. You can only listen to what I'm saying. Then at that moment, you can go down to the comment section and make a comment. But that just if I should reply or should you reply. So I mean, well, if you do reply, I can reply, but I don't have to. So that's the beauty of it. But then we have a conversation in public, like totally different. It's like either somebody want to cut you off or have something they really want to get out. They're just not listening, and this gives you the opportunity to say what you need to say without anybody cutting you off or just saying anything to interrupt you. So I just that's just my thoughts on it, and it makes me feel good. It makes me feel good that I can talk because sometimes like I don't have like I have my wife to talk to, but I don't have like a man to man I can really be kind of vulnerable to when we can discuss things. And because most of the time is always, even if I do have a conversation with somebody, it's always a back and forth. It's always that we don't come in a mutual agreement, and we're just and some of the things people say just to be honest, it just be so stupid. But I just at this point I just don't reply. I be like, man, whatever. I let it go and I just move on because it's really no point. Really no point of just going back and forth with anybody anymore because you never really find that person or that other man you can talk to have a decent conversation with about actually being a man. Because as being a man, it's a lot on your shoulders that people don't realize. Because you got to be a leader, you got to be a provider, you got to be a father, you got to be a husband, you got to go out in this world and work, and it's just so many things you have to do. I think a lot of women discount that, and for some reason, they don't take that into consideration. They just think the men they always have something negative to say about a man, but really actually look at what men do. Look at all the good that men do. Don't look at so much of the negative because that is negatives. It's negatives on both sides. It's negative about women and men, but I think we should always try to look at the positive more than the negative. And if we do that, we will grow so much as human beings. Um, yeah, that's what kind of on my mind, and I just kind of how to get it out as much as I can. Making videos of me speaking like this is gonna exponentially grow me as a person, as an individual, as a man, as a father, as a husband. It's gonna grow me to heights that I never thought I could be, and I'm gonna get there, and no one will stop me.